Simon Ekpa'S release attracts new directives from IPOB ahead of the 2023 presidential election. All right, everyone, we greet you all this very morning. This is the Lord TV. We are here once again to give it to you as we all are expecting tomorrow. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Simon Ekman, who was arrested yesterday, less than 24 hours, he got released. The IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, though they have not been happy with Simon Ekman's ways of agitation, though they have called Simon Ekman, to order severally, trying to put him aright. Now that he has been released, the IPOB have issued a fresh directives ahead of tomorrow, so that nobody falls into trouble, or so that the agitation is not the agitation for Biafran freedom is not abused or misused. You understand? Nnamdi Kanu's way of agitation has not been calling for violence, but it has been calling for peace, and that is why till date more recognition, support has always been coming to that very group. It's a thing of joy anyway. What are the new directives? Let's quickly check the content, my dear listeners. This is morning news. Barely 48 hours after or before presidential election, the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has issued a new directive to its members. IPOB further denied calling for a sit-at-home during the 2023 polls starting from Saturday, February 25th. It further disclosed that it's not interested in Nigeria's election process, adding that it did not call for a boycott. The spokesman of IPOB, Ima Powerful, said he is calling for a sit-at-home in the southeast during the election, where anti-democratic forces, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, under the command and leadership of our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is illegally detained in DSS solitary confinement, once more unequivocally and publicly declared our lack of interest in the Nigerian fraudulent selection process called election coming up in this month, February 2023. We have stated for the umpteenth time that we have nothing to do with the Nigerian elections and have neither called for a boycott nor do we have the intention to call for an election boycott during these coming elections. More importantly, IPOB has not called for any sit at home during this duration of the election, and therefore distance ourselves from any purported sit at home in Biafran land during the election. Those calling for no election and sit at home during the election period are simply Fulani agents whose sole motive is to discredit our self-determination movement by attempting to point it as an anti-democratic forces. Their intention is to create the groundwork for the international community to view IPOB as being against the democratic process and provide them with an excuse to clamp down on our activities and on IPOB's leadership. Nigerian security agencies have kept silent on these double agents because they are working for the Nigerian government. Let IPOB call for this sit at home or no election. The entire Nigerian security agencies would have been ranting and threatening the entire Biafran land. The instruction is still the same. They are making it known all over that they are not interested in disrupting any election. Do you understand? In disrupting the Nigerian election. Okay, but then the Nigerian must understand that that this this election has nothing to do with the indigenous group or the IPOPs. Yes, has nothing to do with them. In fact, they don't want to have anything to do with any any aspirants. They just want to be on their own, on their own. So they are saying it clearly that they never called for any seat at home. So let any Igbo man or any Igbo woman join anyone in observing the seat at home. If you want to participate in the election, good and fine. You go participate and make your vote. Don't cause any violence in order not to mar the agitation, because the agitation must continue. All right, my people, like play, we are getting to the top. Let's quickly hear from you and let's know what your take and what your opinion on all that has just been revealed to us this morning may be. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.